Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of a Nation Wave, coming to do day 18 of the September daily draws. So we've reached the midweek point now, and let's see what kind of message we're going to get today for this midweek point. I'll be taking the first card from the Tarot Grand Luxe and an Oracle card from the Oracle of Visions deck. So let's give a last minute shuffle and choose our first card and get today's reading underway. Okay, so today we will go there, and our card for today is it's the Three of Coins. So he's there, look, he's part of a project there, building this looks like a church, doesn't it? The cathedral even. He's got the plans there, he's taking the measurements, and he's creating these pentacles that'll probably be he's a part of the design. So he's doing his part in the whole wider picture. He's not necessarily building the whole thing on his own. He's part of a team, he's part of people, different craftsmen, different people with different skills and abilities and different roles to play, but he's getting down and he's learning his craft. He's following designs that perhaps the architect has drawn. He hasn't necessarily drawn those, I don't feel. But he's fitting his skills and his place into a wider project. So maybe today is at this midweek point. How are we fitting into the bigger picture? What part are we playing in the grand scheme of things? What skills can we bring to the table? What is our strengths, to bring, and how can we fit into the team, into the community? Sort of like we can, we need to be able to follow what other people or other people's instructions sometimes, to be able to follow a plan, and to find our part in executing, if only a small part of that plan, that will contribute to the whole thing when it's all completed. If everybody plays their part, the project will be completed. So we don't necessarily have to do everything, but we have to find our place and our role and just do the things that we are there to do. Don't feel that you have to be a master of everything. Play to your strengths and find your role, find where you fit into this grand scheme of things, and do your bit. And your bit is just as essential as anyone else's, and it all works together if we connect to each other, and let the energy flow through in an efficient and constructive way. And whatever we're trying to build together, whatever we're trying to create together, will be achieved through that community team effort. So find your place and use your skills in the best way possible, and just concentrate on doing your part and fitting in with other people's parts, and letting it all come together. And who knows, you could be that vital piece in the jigsaw to complete it. That in a sense, but if you were the only piece, there would be no wider picture. There would just be a single piece on the board. So although you might be the last one to go in and finish the thing, so you're very vital, you're without the rest, you're only a little jigsaw piece. So the community also gives you context and gives you meaning as well. So We have our own individual uniqueness and importance, but also our true meaning is it can be defined and enhanced by others, and when we start to fulfill our role in the wider community, in the wider picture. So that is the message for today. Find where you fit, find what your role is, fulfill it to the best of your ability, and connect to the rest of the community, the rest of the team, if it's at work or whatever, or the wider community, or whatever we're trying to build together, even the global community, that a YouTube community, anything like that. Just be you and be the authentic self, and let that play your part in the whole picture. So let's see what oracle card we're going to get to go with this. And we'll go there. So here we are. It's they're sharing. It's almost like they're sharing a mask. Now, a mask usually say that we've got to get behind the mask to the authentic self, but that is the meaning of this card. But also, if you look, they're sharing. The eyes are taken, one from that person, one from that person, and together they form, almost like a third person in the middle of them. So they're coming together, each contributing a part to this image, creates something else. I know it's like an illusion of it, but it's like you're creating something by coming together in that way. So it's that linking together, and when we link together, we can create something perhaps that we can't do on our own. So I think that is the message for today. So I'll be back tomorrow to do day 19. Until then, take care of yourselves. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.